Peace, y'all. Jonny Fastlane here. So, Young Dolph just confessed that he's not independent. And XXL just reported that 6ix9ine snitched on Kooda beef. Let's talk hip-hop. I have a confession. I signed 2 deals in 2018 and a deal back in 2015. That's crazy, yo. Because Young Dolph is like one of those rappers, just like a Chance the Rapper, right? Chance is always like, yo, I'm independent. Yeah, I did a little deal with Apple Music, but it was just a little album deal for one album. I'm just doing this all myself. Young Dolph is like that dude that made a real big deal about being independent.
Record deal, I don't need that shit, man. No Def Jam, no Interscope, no 300, no Epic.
He's always like telling other rappers, yo, that's why you shouldn't sign to no record label. That's why you gotta be independent. It's like, I like Young Dolph, right? He's like a street dude, right? His music is hard. He raps about like coming out the struggle. Like Young Dolph represents something different than a lot of other rappers. Like a Little Pump might represent like, hey, we partying, we chilling, we on Molly or whatever, and that's cool for like Little Pump. But Young Dolph represents the streets. Young Dolph represents that dude that, you know, just got out of prison. He represents those people that's on the corner just really trying to get that money. He represents the dudes that are in the grind, the women that are in the grind every day, you know. Young Dolph is like real street music, like quality street music, right? You beef with Yo Gotti. Yo Gotti's another real nigga, right? So if Yo Gotti's beefing with you, you like, okay, you know, that he kind of feels like he's a good opponent. Like they cut from the same cloth, which is why they probably bump heads. You know what I'm saying? Young Dolph is from Memphis. You know what I'm saying? He's mad cool with Gucci Mane. Like that's his homeboy. Pee Wee Longway. That's his homeboy. And all these dudes I'm mentioning right now are real niggas, right? So you respect Young Dolph like that. A real nigga, right? Plus, that's part of his persona. The fact that he made it all this way and he didn't have to sign to Atlantic. No Def Jam, no Epic. Boy, my real life epic. You know what I'm saying? That's what he said out of his mouth. You know what I'm saying? I don't need no LA Reid. You know what I'm saying? Like you took the knowledge. You a smart street nigga. You took the knowledge that you had when you was on the streets and you applied it to the music business and you made it this far. That's honorable. That's commendable. That's you look up to something like that, you know? I feel like, so now Young Dolph is saying that, oh, I have a confession to make. I'm not even independent. Then he goes on to say that the record label's holding his album back. Like, you sound like Lil Uzi Vert right now, my dude. Right? You sound like Famous Dex right now, my dude. The record label's holding your album back. What? I thought you could drop whenever you wanted to. Then, oh, I'ma leak it, right? Then he talks about, now that I confess that I signed to a record label, I'm not some big independent artist and I signed 4 deals. I hope these rappers will stop being mad at me. I hope these rappers will stop hating on me because I signed deals just like y'all, you know? I apologize for shitting on y'all rappers, you know? Like, yo, you didn't shit on the rappers, man. Fuck the rappers. You shitted on your fans, man. There are people out there who looked up to Young Dolph and believed like, yo, man, if he could do it, if he could get it out the mud, if he could grind, if he could do this and not sign over his publishing, not sign over his royalties, not sign over a percentage of the shows. You know, if he could do all of that and still be independent and just have distribution through a major distributor, then you can do it. You sat up on Drink Champs, my dude, and just straight up lied, yo. And I know that, you know, like a Noriega or like these other rappers didn't know, because you're saying now you hope that the rappers will stop hating on you now because you decided to confess. Like, yo, you're bugging right now. Matter of fact, you ain't bugging right now. You was bugging the whole time. You in your right mind right now, but what's going on? Like, you didn't have to lie. Like, how do you win? Like, where's the significance of you lying? Like, it's like finding out that like Santa Claus don't exist, or like if Snoop just came out and said, I never smoked a day in my life, you'd be like, what? Because that's your whole thing. Like, you are sitting here telling us about how you gotta be independent and you getting this money and you ain't gotta count on nobody and no major record label is helping you out, but you got a whole machine backing you. That's what it is. Like, you could have just came out and been like, yo, I'm a street dude, but I'm signed to a major label. Like Young Jeezy is a street dude signed to a major label. Def Jam, boom. Gucci Mane, a street dude signed to a major label. Atlantic, and I respect Jeezy, I like his music. I respect Gucci, I like his music. If you were signed to a major label and you a street dude, I'll respect you, I like your music. You coming out here talking all this and that. Oh, you independent. That completely destroys any kind of credibility that Young Dolph had, man. And it's sad, like, it's like disappointing, yo. So some fans are like, who cares? The music is still good. Yeah, no, the music is not good. The music is not okay. Young Dolph's music is great. Young Dolph's music is amazing. Like, he's a street dude, you know what I'm saying? The music is amazing. Yeah, and it's gonna probably still be good. But how am I supposed to believe what you're saying now? You make good music, but how am I supposed to believe what you're saying? Other fans are mad disappointed. Other fans feel like how I feel. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, I'm a fan of the music, That's why I started doing this in the first place. I'm a fan of the music, you feel me? And to be honest with you, I'm disappointed, like I'm sure hundreds of thousands of fans are right now, Like, it's a lot of fuckery going on in hip-hop, and a lot of dudes are doing a lot of funny fugazi type shit, but I did not expect that from a Young Dolph, period, point blank, So, I don't know, man. Let me know what y'all think in the comments below. Alright, so for people who don't know, Kooda B is a dude from Brooklyn, right? He's like right here from Bed-Stuy, right? I'm in Crown Heights, but he's from Bed-Stuy, right? Boom. Kooda B is dope, he spits, he's sort of like, if I could compare like his sound, like his rap sound to anybody, he's like one of those drill rappers, like the dudes out of Chicago, like Chief Keef or like these other dudes, but he's cool too because he dances. Like Kooda B, you'll see him like dancing and just doing like all kind of crazy stuff. A lot of times like in 6ix9ine's videos. Like, no matter where Kooda B is at, no matter what Kooda B is doing, he's always doing like a Millie Rock or something like that, and his music is dope too, like that matter of fact, that song that 6ix9ine had, it was called Kooda, right? So 6ix9ine, when he first came out, people were asking him like, yo, dude, like, why do you have like weird names for your songs, like Gummo, Kiki, Kooda? And 6ix9ine said that he names his songs after other people that are in the hood or from the hood who he feels are just like way more talented than him, but may never get their shine or may never get a shine as big as he's getting. So that song, niggas talking out their mouth, but they really pop out. Got the Glock on the spot, everybody hop out. That song is Kooda, right? And that song was named after Kooda B. All my niggas really gangbang, took the damn slang. So now XXL is reporting that Kooda B, or that, remember like a couple months ago when TMZ put out the little clip of 6ix9ine on the phone, yo, I got a 30-pack on his head right now. He was on the phone talking to Tato, right? The trolling video, right? I got a 30-pack right now. But it just so happened that like a couple hours later, maybe like 2-3 hours later, when Chief Keef came outside of his hotel room, that he did get shot at, right? So a lot of people are trying to connect the two. And I talked about this before, but you know, it could have been somebody from his crew that decided that they wanted to impress and show 6ix9ine this and that. Not that 6ix9ine put out a hit on the dude, but that, you know, hey yo, I remember you heard on the news that he got shot at. That was me, and you know, wait, I didn't authorize that, or whatever the case may be, or maybe it was somebody else, a fan or whoever, right? That's what I said before, right? So it's now coming out that, okay, the person that shot at Chief Keef, I guess, was Kooda, and that 6ix9ine told the police that it was. Like, I don't know. That's what XXL is saying. I don't know. I am not there. I'm not in the courtroom. I'm not hanging out with these dudes. But the whole thing just sounds crazy, right? I hope that this is not true, right? So in this right here, I'm just letting y'all know what XXL saying. I'm letting y'all know what TMZ is saying. And I'm telling y'all that I hope it's not true. I ain't snitching on nobody. I'm telling you facts that are already out there in the public domain. So don't come at Johnny Fastlane talking about I'm spreading rumors and this and that and blah, blah, blah. Because I'm just telling y'all what everybody else is talking about right now on social media. Because this whole situation is crazy. I mean, everybody's talking about it, right? It's on Twitter. So Meek Mill responds and puts a comment on the story. Meek Mill, right? So if Meek Mill is talking about it, and if he commented on it, and if he retweeted it, then the world knows, right? DJ Academics, I'm sure, is going to be talking about it too here in a little while, but I got it, you know, a little bit beforehand, right? So Meek is like, oh man, when I came home, because you know Meek was locked up. When I came home, everybody was telling me he was running with some real dudes. I'm like, how? You know, y'all better stop running behind these rappers and throwing your life away over dumb shit. That's what Meek Mill says, right? Which, I hear you, Meek, but I don't know, man. It's like, bro, do you believe this? Like, are you jumping to conclusions? Me, I'm not jumping to conclusions. I don't know what to believe right now, right? First, Young Dolph is saying that he's not independent this whole time, and now XXL and TMZ are reporting that 6ix9ine is snitching on Kooda. Like, I don't know right now. I don't know what's going on today, right? It must be a full moon. The devil must be out here running around, because this whole hip hop shit just got weird to me today, right now. You know, let me know what y'all think in the comments down below. I know it's like half people be like, yo, fuck 6ix9ine, he a bitch, he a snitch, that nigga been snitching, he got rainbow hair, fuck him, he ain't good, it's not real hip hop anyway. And then you got the other half of the people that's like, yo, I love 6ix9ine, I'm riding for him, I never believed that he snitched, I can't believe they saying this, he didn't say it, this is fake news. So I need to know what y'all thinking right now. Leave it in the comments down below, and let me know what y'all think about Young Dolph. Y'all still riding with him? Like, comment, share, subscribe. Follow me at Johnny Fastlane on everything, and y'all know what to do. Peace.